Welcome to Organic Health Hub, your trusted source for all things related to natural health and well-being.
Have you ever felt like your mind is running a marathon at the pace of a sprint? That no matter how fast you go, you're always a step behind? Today, we ignite the calm within the chaos. In our previous session, The Energy Equation, we harness the power of exercise to fuel our productivity. But what about the moments when the buzz of life's demands overwhelms your thoughts? That's exactly where we pivot today, diving into clarity and calm, mindfulness techniques for a focused mind. As we embark on this journey together, ask yourself, when was the last time I truly felt at peace? Today, we're not just finding that peace, we're learning to keep it, to carry it through our busiest days. Stay tuned, as what unfolds could be the secret to your serenity. In this whirlwind of existence we call modern life, where the symphony of progress hums with the buzz of technology, the chatter of productivity, and the siren song of endless notifications, lies a forgotten art, the art of mindfulness. It's a concept that transcends the mere act of doing to cultivate a richer experience of being. But why is this art crucial in the tapestry of our everyday lives? Why must we, amid our relentless pursuits, pause and embrace the stillness mindfulness offers? The reasons are many as the benefits are vast. Within the embrace of mindfulness lies the ability to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary, to find depth in the mundane, to turn chaos into harmony. Consider this. Research from the farthest corners of neuroscience to the introspective realms of psychology echoes the same truth. Mindfulness can carve pathways to greater happiness, reduce the tendrils of anxiety, and sow the seeds of a more focused mind. It's a tool that sharpens the blade of our intellect and polishes the lens of our perception. As we move through the next segment, let's delve into the practicality of mindfulness. We'll examine how this practice isn't just about sitting in silence, but is about engaging fully with the task at hand, whether it's savoring a meal, feeling the rhythm of a morning jog, or truly listening to a friend. It's the commitment to inhabit the present fully, to dance to the rhythm of now. Stay with me as we explore the transformational power of mindfulness, how it can elevate your daily routine from a series of tasks to a symphony of experiences. Let's embark on a journey to discover how the simplest act of breathing can anchor you amidst life's storms, how mindfulness can be your compass in the quest for clarity and calm. In the heart of a balanced life, where each moment is an opportunity to be grasped, stands the practice of mindfulness, like an ancient tree whose roots delve deep into the soil of human consciousness. It's here, in this space of clarity and calm, we return to the essence of our being, learning to inhabit our experiences with full presence. But what is mindfulness really? It is the gentle art of maintaining a non-judgmental state of complete awareness of one's thoughts, emotions, or experiences on a moment-to-moment basis. It's about observing the panorama of your internal landscape as if you were sitting on a mountain, watching the ebb and flow of your own thoughts like clouds passing by. To cultivate mindfulness, one must engage in fundamental practices that anchor the wandering mind. Techniques like focused breathing, where each inhalation and exhalation becomes a thread of attention, drawing you back from distraction, or the body scan, a methodical journey from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, tuning into each area with gentle curiosity and openness to whatever is present. Mindfulness also encompasses mindful eating, transforming a daily routine into a deliberate act of nourishment and enjoyment. Or mindful walking, where each step becomes a grounding interaction with the earth beneath you. These practices aren't complex rituals hidden behind temple walls, but are accessible tools that require nothing more than a willingness to pause and a breath to begin. They can be woven seamlessly into the fabric of everyday life, offering a haven of tranquility in the midst of chaos. As we explore these basics, remember that mindfulness is not about changing who you are, but about coming to understand and accept yourself more deeply. It's a journey without distance to a place you never left, where the mind is clear, the heart is open, and the present moment is realized as the only place life truly unfolds. Within the whirlwind of our daily routines, where multitasking has become a misguided badge of honor, lies the undeniable power of focus, the potent force that, when harnessed, can transform the mundane into the extraordinary. Today, we delve into the symbiotic relationship between mindfulness and focus, a duo that together elevates the quality of both our work and our well-being. Imagine your attention as a spotlight. In its default state, it flickers restlessly, flitting from thought to thought, task to task. Now introduce mindfulness, the gentle act of observing the present moment without judgment. As you do so, this spotlight of your attention steadies, its beam intensifying, illuminating your activities with unprecedented clarity. But how exactly does mindfulness enhance focus? It trains your mind to return to the present task at hand, resisting the tug of distractions. It encourages a singular engagement with your current endeavor, whether it's writing a report, engaging in a conversation, or even savoring a meal. This isn't merely about productivity. It's about experiencing the depth and richness of the now. Let's apply this, shall we? Take a simple daily activity like checking emails, instead of mechanically cycling through them with a divided mind. Try a mindful approach. Focus on one email at a time, fully absorb its content, respond with consideration. Notice the shift? The task no longer feels like a mindless chore, but an engaged process. This pivot from autopilot to aware is where mindfulness makes its mark. It allows a laser-like focus that cuts through the noise, reduces stress, and fosters a sense of control. The beauty here is that as your focus deepens, your mind quietens, and a byproduct of this tranquil focus is an enhanced state of calm that permeates your life. In these next moments, as we explore this theme, envision casting off the shackles of incessant internal chatter. Picture yourself immersing in tasks with such absorption that time and space recede into the backdrop. This is the essence of mindfulness at work, a practice not just for the cushion or the yoga mat, but for every minute of your waking life. In the vast expanse of our day, teeming with tasks and to-dos, it's easy to lose ourselves in the flurry of activity. Yet, amidst the chaos, there is a sanctuary of serenity available to us through the practice of mindfulness. Today, we journey through simple yet profound exercises that are the keys to unlocking this peace at any moment, anywhere you find yourself. Picture this. You're amidst a typical day, inundated with demands that pull you from one task to the next. It's here, in this vortex of activity, where our first exercise begins. It's called mindful breathing. This isn't about changing your breath. It's about noticing it. Feel the air entering your nostrils, the rise and fall of your chest, the cadence of life moving within you. It's a silent symphony to which we're often deaf. Just 1 minute of this conscious breathing can recalibrate your entire nervous system. Next, let's engage with mindful observation. Select any object in your immediate environment. Something as mundane as a pen or a cup will do. Look at it as if you're seeing it for the first time. Observe its color, texture, form. This exercise isn't about thought, but about seeing, truly seeing, and in that seeing, find the extraordinary in the ordinary. Then, we have the mindful listening exercise. This can be practiced during any conversation or while listening to music. The goal is to listen without judgment, without the need to respond. Just listen. Hear the nuances in tone, the subtle inflections, the spaces between sounds. When you truly listen, you create a space where silence and sound dance together. Our fourth exercise is mindful movement. Whether you're walking to your next meeting or stretching between work sessions, feel each movement. Notice how your feet touch the ground, the swing of your arms, the rhythm of your gait. This practice brings a harmony between body and mind that often goes unnoticed. Lastly, let's explore mindful appreciation. Take a moment to acknowledge 5 things that you normally wouldn't notice. It could be the warmth of the sun, the comfort of your chair, the quiet work of your household appliances. This isn't about grand gestures. It's about appreciating the tapestry of the everyday. Each of these exercises is a thread that weaves into the fabric of a mindful life. As you incorporate these into your daily routine, watch as a transformation unfolds, not just in moments of stillness, but in the midst of life's storm. That is the true power of mindfulness. It doesn't remove us from the whirlwind of life. It anchors us within it. In the quiet depths of the mind, we discover stories of transformation, tales not of conquests or grand victories, but of inner revolutions and the quiet triumph of the spirit. These are the narratives of individuals who have harnessed the subtle yet mighty power of mindfulness to create a profound impact in their lives. Let us delve into the account of Sarah, a high-powered attorney who once described her life as running on a treadmill at maximum speed with the off switch broken. Her discovery of mindfulness began with just 5 minutes a day, seated in silence, attentive to her breath. It was in these moments of stillness that she found her greatest ally against the onslaught of daily pressures. Over time, those 5 minutes became 20, and the chaos of the courtroom lost its grip on her. Sarah's tale is not one of escaping her reality, but of facing it with a newfound serenity, her mind a fortress in the frenzy. Then there's Michael, a school teacher whose battleground was a classroom of restless children. The introduction of mindfulness into his classroom wasn't merely an exercise. It became a sanctuary of calm for both him and his students. Through collective mindfulness exercises at the start of each day, the students transformed. Where there was once cacophony, there was now a symphony of focused attention. Their success was measured not just in grades, but in smiles, in the ease of their breath, and the openness of their interactions. Consider Ava, a medical professional for whom the weight of life and death decisions once sat heavy on her shoulders. Mindfulness didn't alter the weight, but changed how she carried it. By integrating mindfulness into her daily routines, she found a way to acknowledge her emotions without letting them cloud her critical judgment. Her story teaches us that mindfulness is the subtle art of meeting intensity with gentleness. These stories, each unique, share a common thread, a journey back to the essence of being through mindfulness. They are but a few among thousands who have found that by nurturing the mind, we empower it to become our haven. These narratives stand as a testament to the quiet power that resides within the practice of mindfulness, a power available to all, including you. As you listen to these tales of transformation, let them be more than stories. Let them be invitations to you, a call to bring mindfulness into your life and become your own story of success. The tempo of our lives often resembles a relentless march, where stillness seems a distant dream. Yet, within the rush of our routines, there is an oasis of calm available to us. It's called mindfulness. And today, I'll guide you through the seamless integration of mindfulness into the hustle of your everyday life. Imagine your day, a mosaic of tasks, commitments, and unexpected turns. In these moments, where can mindfulness fit in? It's simpler than you might think. It starts with the morning, often a race against the clock. Here, mindfulness takes the form of a conscious start. While you brush your teeth, take a shower, or sip your coffee, be fully present with that activity. The tingling sensation of mint on your teeth, the warm cascade of water on your skin, the rich aroma of coffee. Immerse fully, savor these moments. This is not adding to your routine, it's transforming it. As the day unfolds, find micro-mindfulness moments. These are brief pauses where you take a few deep breaths before a meeting. Feel the texture of your keyboard, or listen to the silence that envelops the noise. It's in these snippets of time where mindfulness can flourish without disrupting your schedule. Lunch breaks offer a prime opportunity for mindful eating. This doesn't require extra time, only a shift in attention. Taste each bite, recognize the flavors, textures, and colors on your plate. Eating becomes an experience, not just a necessary pit stop in your day. Even in transition, as you move from one task to another, practice mindful walking. Feel your feet make contact with the ground. Notice your pace, the sway of your arms. It's an effortless dance between movement and awareness that turns a simple walk into a refreshing interlude. Finally, as your day concludes, embrace a mindful reflection. Reflect on the day not with judgment or regret, but with a gentle acknowledgement. This is a time to appreciate the day's successes and learn from the challenges, setting the stage for a restful night and a mindful tomorrow. Integrating mindfulness into your routine isn't about carving out more time. It's about infusing the time you have with intentionality. It's not a separate activity, but a way of being. Start small, let these practices ripple through your day, and watch as a sense of calm clarity becomes not just an occasional visitor, but a constant companion in your life's journey. As our journey today nears its close, let's harness this moment to cement the essence of mindfulness within us. It's not just a practice, but a gateway to an enriched life, a calm mind, and a laser-sharp focus that can elevate every dimension of your existence. You've seen the transformative power of mindfulness, from the basics to the life-altering stories of change. It's evident that this isn't merely about reducing stress. It's about unlocking a level of clarity and calm that can redefine your perspective on life and productivity. So, I challenge you, yes, you watching this, to take these insights and turn them into action. Start small, maybe just a minute a day, and let it bloom from there. Imagine where you could be, what you could achieve, with a mind as clear as crystal and as calm as a dawn-still lake. Next time, we'll explore another fundamental piece of the wellness puzzle in Sleep Your Way to the Top. How rest influences performance. We'll unravel how the silent healer of sleep can be your strongest ally in reaching the pinnacle of success. Until then, let's breathe, let's focus, and let's take that step forward. Remember, it's not about finding time for mindfulness. It's about giving yourself the moments you truly deserve.
Thank you for joining us. If you found this video valuable, please support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to Organic Health Hub. Feel free to share your questions, experiences, or topics you'd like us to explore in future videos in the comments section below. Explore these other videos from our channel too.